Alright, so we have this ability. Alright, kick. Every time without fail. I think the ability looks good. I think I'm going to add it to the player now. So we need, let's see. We need another state called Gust. It'll be similar to Breeze. So Breeze does an animation. Skin.transform. Basis.z. Why basis.z? Why basis.z? Action times base speed. Okay, it's because I want it to point in the direction of the skin, yeah. Skin.transform.basis.z. So it's Z transform basically. I want it to be in that direction. Yeah, okay. That makes sense. So same kind of thing with our gust state. Except I want the gust to emit in that direction. Go up there, no that skin. So kind of like. So the gust animation is just going to instantiate. It's going to instantiate the gust scene. It's going to instantiate gust. And that's pretty much it. So do I even need to create an animation for that? I feel like not really. I feel like if I instantiate this, it's already going to be pointed the correct way. Let's try it. So we're going to add another state here called gust. And then to target unlocked. And this is going to target unlocked. On events. Not on event, just in a certain amount of time. Maybe like 0.5 seconds, to be honest, like 0.5 seconds. I feel like I do need to create an animation for the player to do this, maybe like a swipe. Like, let me take a look at that right now, honestly. There's the light, the gust, the default. Let's duplicate this. We'll call it gust. We can call it like swipe. And I want the player to be just like going like this. Or like swipe really quickly. So like this. Yeah. So like in the center and then swipe. the right arm. So it'll be this in swipe. In up. So over to like the shoulder kind of. This needs to be up like that. Yeah, it's like that. Oh crap. Okay, we're gonna have to redo that. Let's try this again. Default. Let's swipe. Nope. Damn it. One more try. Default. Duplicate. Call this swipe. Save. A. We want it to start there. Kind of like that. Alright. Now at maybe like 4. Now we're moving everything. Slight tilt, like that. This needs to be like over here. Like that. Crossing the body. And then swiping really quickly. So actually all of this, I'm gonna move to like 8. Go like that, and then swipe. So like that, and then out. swipe. More of like a upwards. I want this to be a little bit higher. Yeah, so swipe. That looks good, right? So in swipe, gust, and then Control C, swipe, and then back to like 24. Yeah, that's good. And swipe. Yeah, I think that's perfect. Let's make our arm placement look a little bit better here. Kind of a little bit closer to the body, maybe. And then the arm can go back. So, like this, and then the arm here can go back, I think. Out, and then spine right here. I want this to be here. Insert keyframe. Insert keyframe there. And then here, I want it to be kind of back a little bit, maybe. Nope. Maybe like that. This goes in, out. Yeah, that looks good. Maybe even more. Yeah, let's make this here even like higher. Like that, so like really opening up. And I want it to be exaggerated a little bit more, so maybe rotate the base. open. Let's rotate the base more here. Like that. Yeah, that'll work. All right. So there's our swipe. Let's export again. File, export, GLTF, documents, Godot projects, include visible objects, include animation, export. Okay. Did that work? Wait, where did I export it? I don't think I exported it to the correct place. Yeah, I just exported it to Godot projects. My bad. Let's delete that really quick. Documents, Godot projects. Delete that. We need to export it to our game. Nature's answer. Objects. Okay, try again. Okay. Now I'm curious because I just want to add an animation to this. Right, if I go to animation, manage animations, load, looks like I might have to save. So if I go in here to here, we have swipe, right? Do new inherited scene. Got our swipe animation. Now this swipe, can I save it? Can I make a copy of this? Swipe, animation, manage, swipe. How do I load an animation from a different animation player? How to add an animation to a different animation player. Ditto. Save as a reusable resource. Use the same animation data in multiple players, which is useful if you want to change one place to instances. Select the original animation player node. In the inspector panel, find the libraries property. I don't see the libraries property. Is it because it's not saved? Go to this animation player. Okay, it's because it's not saved. So I have to save this scene before I can actually use this animation player. So what could I do here? I could save a scene for test animation player maybe. Why can't I just grab this animation right now? I just want to grab this animation. Actions. Set animation save paths. No. Because I can't replace the animation player here. I just need to import more animations into this one. Edit. animation, manage animations, load animation library from disk. This select the original animation player node. In the inspector panel, find the libraries property. There's no library. There's no libraries property. Okay, here we go. Select the original animation player node. In the bottom animation panel, click the animation drop-down menu. Next to animation name, select manage animations. In the libraries section, click the save icon next to the default library. Okay, here we go. I can load animation from file and add to library. And I can save animation to resource on disk. I can copy animation to clipboard. So I could create hello. What the hell? Jesus. Oh my gosh. It does not like this animation player. My goodness. Delete that. I'll have to paste this. Like that. There we go. So here I need to save swipe, basically. And before I can do that, I need to save this. So we're training this test temp animation, or we can call it temp mirror webcam animation trends. Something like that. We'll save that in scenes temps. Right? Now we should be able to go into animation player, animation, manage animations. The swipe, I can save animation to resource, save as, and then we can create a new folder called animations. and save it in here. Okay, now if I go back here to animation players, am I going to be able to add it? Load animation, load swipe. Now is swipe in here? It is. Okay, now if I go to swipe, is it going to play correctly? If I turn off the animation tree. Yes. Okay. Cool. We did it. Okay, so we have the swipe animation into our scene now. Okay. That is all in there. Now, we're gonna go here, and we're gonna add a whole bunch of swipe vowels and stuff. Going from walk, run, jump, Gust. Var gust val equals 0.0. And we'll match gust. Gust. Which is going to be all of this. Except now we have a gust vowel. feel like I don't need to alert between the abilities, right? I guess it's better safe than sorry. I don't know. This whole blend animations thing, I'm still new to. I feel like there's a better way to do this, to be honest. Okay, let's add Gust to our animation tree. So in here, oh my goodness. And we're gonna need a restart on it as well, because it's not a loop. Or a pose. Yeah, all these are loops. So we're gonna need a restart. Animation, this is our Gust anim, which is our swipe. We're going to need a blend 2. We'll call it Gust blend. And we'll need a time seek. Gust restart. And hook it all up. Boop. 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 Okay. Now we can do animation tree. Gust blend equals Gust val. Okay. And then we need to set the current anim to Gust. So that's going to be back in our player. How long is the animation? Yeah, how long is the animation? Because I don't want to go back to a different state until the animation is over. So how long is the swipe animation? It is 1 second exactly? Wow, look at that. 1 second exactly. And Firefly or light. 2 minutes. Okay, so back in player, I want to target unlock to be 1 second. Alright, and then we've got breeze state. We need a gust state. Gust state. On gust state entered. We want to gust.emit. And then up here we need to create a signal for gust. Signal gust. And in Miricam we need to connect to that signal. Global dot player node dot gust dot connect on gust. Then down here we'll have func on gust. Current anim equals gust. Boom. Okay, that's all set up. And I want gust state to happen just me, or is this like really small right now? Yeah, I feel like this is too big right here. Alright, so I want what was I gonna do? What was I gonna do? No, brain fart. Gus, what is Gus doing? Oh yeah, I need to actually go to the state. Because it's automatically going to target unlocked, but I need to go to from target or target unlocked. I need to go to gust. Yeah, on target unlocked. C firefly, E breeze. Gust will be R. Yeah. R. So here's our target locked state. Where's our target unlocked? Right here. If input dot is action just pressed R state chart dot send event gust. We need to add it to target unlocked. We need to add a transition. To gust. And this is going to gust, event gust. Target locked. We also need to be able to go to gust, to gust, to gust on event gust. Okay, let's copy this and put it into our target unlocked state. Okay. So we're going to gust. Now when I push R, I should see the animation, right? Let's see if it worked. There we go. Oh, I forgot to restart it. Or should I put the restart? restart in here. Good tree job, create timer, 1 second timeout, and then restart. Couldn't I just... Wait. Funk on Breeze, current enemy equals Breeze. Is Breeze calling a function? I suppose it is. We want this to restart every time I enter the state, no? Eventually I'm going to add cooldowns. So I'm just going to add the restart here. So animation tree, the gust restart, seek request equals 0.0. So that it restarts every time the signal is emitted. Okay. There's the gust. There it is. So now we just need to instantiate like the actual thing, like the effect, the VFX. Cool. Okay. Looks good. That's all I wanted to work on tonight, so I am going to end stream and go to bed. Have a good night.